Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hello guys, Neo here with Dan,
Hello.
and we're doing some Unity.
Yeah.
Now, do you remember we were doing Black Flag? Well, now we're doing the next Assassin's Creed game.
Unity. In my opinion, not as good, to be honest. But
We haven't
yeah.
seen it.
what an assassination that was, anyway.
Thanks.
I also don't like about Unity. I don't like how people are still there for like 10 minutes after you've stabbed them. They just stay up, don't they?
Yeah, that's realistic.
No, it's not. Yeah, but they could at least fall to the floor. I mean, they don't have to just stand there like, ooh. Anyway, right, where are we heading? Just some open world, I think.
Well, this is just open world game, so this is a whole of Paris, I mean. So, this is how big Paris is.
I think it's a bit bigger than that in real life, but
No, this is how big the open world is, though.
right. Yeah.
Look how massive it is, in all fairness. Not as big as...
big.
It's actually not as big. It's actually bigger than Black Flag. It is really
Yeah.
bigger than Black Flag.
It's a lot bigger than Black Flag.
Even though you get all the Caribbean islands, which is lovely. And I've still had more fun with Black Flag, but I don't like people taking the stick out of it because it's a good Assassin's Creed game, it's just not the best.
Oh.
So, guys, I'm just roaming around Paris, really.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, the police. Damn you, police.
POP. Hold it down.
Set in the French Revolution too, so you got civilians fighting for you too. Oh, that was a brutal attack from the civilian.
Yeah, where did he get that sword?
Really don't know. Anyway, these are some of the new weapons. Phantom blades are awesome. They're basically like a silenced pistol, except they're like a hidden crossbow. They're really useful. We also got smoke bombs, which are more useful than ever in this game, because it's more stealthy.
It's actually a lot more stealthy.
Oh yes, way much more stealthy than Black Flag. Black Flag, you can basically just take out the whole British army, the whole Spanish army, probably.
Pretty much. Well,
Yeah.
in Cuba, yeah. So.
In Havana. Is there actually Cuba? In
Yeah.
Black Flag? Really?
Yeah, Havana is the capital of Cuba.
But
But anyway, this video is not a geography lesson, so let's carry on playing Assassin's Creed.
it's got better free running, definitely.
Yeah.
It's got way much easier controls than Black Flag with free running. Okay, let's test
It's a bit awkward. I'm not sure what to do, to be honest. Right, yeah. Right, let's talk about Assassin's Creed more into depth now. Where do you think this franchise is going?
Well, the newest one is going in Victoria, London,
Yeah.
with a grapple. So it's
Rogue.
No, it's called Assassin's Creed Victory. That's coming soon.
They've pretty much just released Unity, pretty much just released Rogue,
Yeah.
and they already know
There's one thing I really do want the franchise to do. You just don't release these games too soon. Like we were just saying,
Yeah.
they need to calm down. Like seriously, they're releasing these games too soon. Like if Unity,
two at once. Come
yeah,
on.
no, like Unity, it's a good game, but if they took time to release it, it wouldn't have
So many glitches.
Yeah, they're very rare to encounter, but when they are, they're quite annoying. And that's why I think Black Flag was good, because it, the 2013 game of the year. And I'm quite sad about Unity because it's such a good game, but it's not the best Assassin's Creed has ever done. Seriously, Black Flag was like, and a lot of people saying like I've watched a lot of reviews, and in my personal opinion, this game is good. It's got better stuff, but it's not got the flipping C's, has it? In all fairness,
I'm not so sure because as we can see here, Unity is the first sign of Assassin's Creed getting worse. What's Rogue going to be like? And then if they've already released Unity just recently, they've just released Rogue. They know that they're going to release Victory. If they're all coming out at the same time, what if they're the same as this? What if they're coming out too early again?
I agree. Although I think Unity.
Then that's 3 games that are a bit dodgy.
Yeah, there's 2 things about Unity that are the worst: glitches, story.
Yeah.
Apart from that, it's actually got some really good features.
That is true.
Co-op.
Co-op.
Co-op is just.
That's mind-blowing, actually.
Yeah,
'cause-
why didn't they have that at the start? Assassin's Creed was meant to be playing with friends. It's so fun to actually play a tactical advantage with your friends and kill enemies one by one, or just go in there and kill everybody. You seriously can do that with friends.
It's great now that I think the co-op was a great idea.
I just wish
Though
that.
it was almost obvious that it was going to happen in Assassin's Creed Unity. But
It makes sense, yeah, but I'm so glad they finally added it. It makes so much sense.
the combat, once again, is fantastic as well.
Well, Assassin's Creed are never going to fail with combat. You've got to be blooming serious. They're never going to
I
fail
mean,
with combat.
the
Seriously.
finishers, the moves are great.
They are never going to finish
mean,
with combat. It's just
really.
blooming amazing. Like, seriously, how this game has got. I know it's got so much stick because the story, I have to admit, I wish they made better. And even though the glitches varies a lot of them, they're very rare. And I think we can forgive Ubisoft for that because they are very rare. When they do happen, they are very annoying. I'll give them that. So I think we want the next Assassin's Creed game on Victory. Well, Victory's already going to be out this year, but unfortunately,
That's 3. If you think about it, it's 3 Assassin's Creed games out in I think didn't Unity come out
2014,
2014,
and so did Rogue.
but so did Rogue. But if
Yeah,
that's 2.
although
very
oh god, there was a
recently.
glitch. But Rogue, I think, is going to be a lot more promising. Please, I hope he has co-op again, because I know a lot of people.
Although if you think it's called Assassin's Creed Rogue, you're going to be on
Victory.
your own.
No, I mean Victory.
Oh, you're talking about Victory, right?
See, the thing is with Victory, I've seen Rogue. It's definitely not co-op.
Yeah.
You see, the thing with
Makes
Victory
sense.
is, I want it to be co-op. It's not a big
Yeah.
thing. Unity succeeds so much with its co-op. I hope Victory has it, and of course with the new edition of the Grapple, you just
That's a good idea.
free running is
I
just
like
going to be amazing now.
Mhm.
The only problem with Unity, and I think I'm a little bit annoyed with, is there's not as much enemies to kill in free roam. When you do find them, it's very fun, but there's not as much.
Yeah, as if you compare it to Black
Black
Flag,
Flag.
the amount you'd come across enemies like almost instantly
Yeah.
each time.
Yeah.
Okay, so now on to where do you think? Well, it's obvious that some people are going to get bored because will Assassin's Creed ever change?
Good question.
Because if you think about it, it's the same game every year, pretty much,
With a different history,
Yeah.
and some new additions.
and a bit of a different story.
and a different open world, always. But
So-
see, that's the problem. I'm starting to think Ubisoft, the makers of this game, need to make a big change. I seriously do.
There needs
At the
to be-
moment, the story, since this game has gone way down, so now people are probably leaving, because even though Unity they're not meant for their stories, Assassin's Creed are, but they're good.
Assassin's Creed, yeah, they're brilliant games, yeah.
They're really good.
But they're gonna lose people playing it
Because of the story.
because
Lots of people
because it's repetitive.
It is getting too repetitive.
Each
How many
game
Assassin's
they've got. How many games can you make being the same?
True.
Being pretty much the
Like,
same.
I love Assassin's Creed. I'm going to buy every single one probably until they stop making them. But they're so good. But the problem is they are getting a little bit repetitive. And the problem is now they're losing fans because most games buy a game for a story. They want a good story. And the other option is, of course, it is fun. People buy a game for fun. But the second option is a story. People want to experience the story.
I
of
mean,
these
you might
assassins.
you might get players like me who I don't want to play the story. I just want to free roam, have some fun on it. But there's some people who really want to
including me. I like a story.
get sucked into the game and want to
Yeah.
actually feel everything.
That's definitely
so. If that's what a lot of the players who want that probably
is not your
Assassin's Creed are gonna lose them.
Yeah, this is not. This is not your game.
Over a silly thing, because each time it's the same game. They need to make some changes. Like
I really do.
they just make some minor changes, like a few more moves.
Grapple, for
They're
example, in
good, but
Victory.
it's not.
you know,
It's not good enough.
But one thing I think really needs to change is that the story now, ever since Unity, people are not going to expect much. Since Black Flag, Black Flag actually has a really good story, in all fairness. Yeah. And Edward Kenway is a likeable assassin. Arno is a likeable assassin, but he's not as interesting as Edward or as Ezio.
No.
They're like
He's
the
not.
top assassins. Altair was the very first assassin, but he's not very memorable. It's mainly Ezio Auditore and, of course, Edward Kenway that are the most famous for this game because they're so good. Arno actually is. They have said which is PlayStation have said that it's kind of an Ezio beta. Arno is. Problem is he hasn't got an interesting story. He might be a better character than Ezio, but Ezio had such a good story. Like seriously, how in Assassin's Creed 2, please tell me you've played Assassin's Creed 2.
I've played.
But yeah, his family almost all of his family except his mom and his sister get hanged.
It's a good story.
It's a good story.
There's a good
and
background
it's
to
revenge.
it.
It's vengeance. Okay?
Yeah, there's a reason he's doing all this.
Oh.
For Arno, there's not.
Well, actually,
There's not a good reason.
There's not a good reason. There's only really one reason, and it keeps on turning into mass murder, kill, and love story. That's what Unity is. It's a love story, which is not a bad thing. But why is he killing these people?
So that leads us what story we're going to expect
from Victory.
from Victory. And
If they failed the story at Unity, what are we going to expect? Like seriously, what are we going to expect? I think we need to finish this now, guys. I hope you enjoyed our free roam. What's this? What's this?
almost.
What's this? What's this? Oh, give me a minute. Renovate.
Okay.
You get your own little business of cafes.
Well, this is an alright way to
End it.
end
Yeah.
the.
You get your own-
Almost a podcast, really. Turned out to be.
Yeah, I now own a social club, so this is now mine. Beautiful.
Okay. Well.
Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time, and we'll probably bring you another episode of this podcast thing that we're doing. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Bye bye.
Bye.